Hey guys, what's going on? It's that time again. Gonna give you a greenhouse tour. I think I missed November and December, so you've got 2 months worth of growth and things you can look at. What I've been looking at over the course of the last 2.5 months. It's January, so everything's kind of slow growing still. Can't wait for spring to get here, even though I love the cold weather. But let's get to it. We're going to start in the Nepenthes greenhouse, tropicals, bromeliads and Heliamphoras, ferns and stuff like that are in here. So here we go. These are some of my orchids. Let's see if I can get my camera good. Okay. So I got some new orchids, or these aren't orchids. These are dendrobiums. So they had flowers on them. They're dead now. They're ugly. So this one's ugly too, but it was pretty. It was a Home Depot buy. Both of those I got for $3 each. They were almost dead too. You can still see one of them. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with it. It lost its growth point, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's stand back a little bit. These are quite impressive, really. This is probably a good 2.5 or 3 foot flower, but it's got another part of the flower down there. I'm not going to pick them both up because it's really top heavy. And then this is my mom's orchid that she gave me. Here, Mom, if you see this, that's what your orchid looks like. I don't know if that's going to bring back memories or whatever, but you can see it's unfurling. It's getting big. It's quite huge, really. It's probably a foot off of my hand, and the stem's probably 6 inches. Anyway, pretty cool. Got some, these are doing alright. I moved them out of the light. They were sitting over here under the light, but I moved them, and they seem like they're doing better. These are Droceras. This is, let me see if I can get in here. The one in the back is Schizandra, which is a rare Drocera, and then I have Proliferia, the little ones right here, and then this is Andromeda, Drocera Andromeda, and basically I've got the whole family right here. This is Drocera Adelaide, and it's a crossbreed between, well, all these are bred with this. These plants are all bred from this plant, and like if you mix this little one right here with this one, you get this. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. Let's see what else. I cut all these down because they were really, they had a bunch of dead in them, like this capensis, like all the leaves and stuff that are just dead. You can pull them off. I cut all of this down right here, and it's starting to grow back now, which I've not got really high hopes for this. I've noticed that it's got salts in it or something. It doesn't have a drain hole at the bottom, so basically when it dries I just fill it up with water. Not completely fill it up, but fill it up quite a bit to make it heavy, and then I feel like it's got a bunch of salt in there. Anyway, moving on. Baby Pinguicula giganteas. This is Pinguicula gigantea. I made a bunch of little babies from it. So that's happened since I've made the last video. And I actually successfully pollinated this. Not these two. I didn't mess with these. But the one before these two, I pollinated it and put some seeds in here. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully I can get a bunch of Pinguicula giganteas. They're pretty cool carnivorous plant. They eat gnats and stuff. You can see gnats laying on the leaves. Pretty cool house plant. These are some more varieties of Pinguicula. The pink one. It's another Gigantea. These are just my Nepenthes. They're doing really good. They were damaged when I used the bug bomb probably 3 months ago or 4 months ago, but it's all recovered now. Finally. Drosera spatulatas. And this is Drosera coccoculus with a few stray Nepenthes and other Droseras in there. Hard to tell them apart. I should probably separate them so I don't forget what they are. I'm just going to slowly pan over these. I'm not going to read any names. But you can kind of check them out. This Maxima, Nepenthes Maxima, has started to show its wavy leaf characteristics, which is pretty cool. Look how it's got the wavy leaf there. Pretty neat. I'm excited about that. That one's not doing too good, but it's more like a lowland Nepenthes. It likes the heat, and it's not getting it. It needs to stay at like 80 degrees, 85 degrees, and then drop down to like 70 degrees at night for that to do successful. Same with these down here. I can't get them to fucking... Ugh. Sorry. Excuse my French. This one actually put out a picture though. It was gonna die. It had a bad fungus problem. And I've got fungus again, guys. Like, I've got some fungus on my plants. And I'm just not gonna stress. Like, when springtime comes here, I'm gonna chop off that stuff. Maybe chop it off before spring. But you see the blotchiness. I don't know if that's from water or if it's fungus, but I'm pretty sure it's fungus. Same with like this one. That brownish looking... It's not bugs or anything. It's just brown. And the leaf's getting smaller. You can tell when your plant's not happy by the size of the leaf jumps. If they're not happy, they'll make small leaves instead of bigger ones. They should progressively get bigger and bigger. Some Florida ghosts. Shady looking... yeah, it's got fungus on it. And the light outside is not helping. Let me see if I can... I'll just kind of like pan over Hamadas. Sorry about the light, guys. Maybe I should have done this later. I'm just kind of trying to do it while I have time, you know what I mean? Working and all that crap. I got a new picture forming on this big boy. And I think this was the last one, which I think y'all saw that in the last video. Pretty big. So yeah, a bunch of Nepenthes. Lots of new growth, but you know, it's wintertime. Like my Ramaspina back there, black pitcher, it's got a new one coming out. I've got some uppers going on, which is kind of new. Same for my Alata. This is like a 4-foot vine probably. It goes down and up and over and around and over here. 2 of them. Let me see. Vanilla orchids aren't doing anything yet, but they're still green and they're still alive, so we'll see what happens in springtime. Heliamphoras are doing good. I successfully pollinated this. I don't know if I showed y'all that in the last video. I'm still waiting for it to kind of like harden off and start popping open so I can sow the seeds. But this is some Heliamphoras. Let's see if I can get some nice video of it. One of my favorite carnivorous. Actually, I have a lot of favorite carnivorous plants. Let me just stop right there. So, little babies, Amaratapuis. Maybe one day they'll get big. My McDonald Day, it's only got 2 pictures on it now. So, some ferns in there. I'm not gonna name them. Too many. And then we'll go to bromeliads. I'm not gonna name them. Bunch of different varieties. This one's fixing a flower for me. That one, pretty. I think I got that from Home Depot. Pretty one right here. I like the white. It looks awesome. It's almost translucent looking. And everything's got pups, babies coming off of them. I still haven't repotted this plant. It came in this little ass pot like 2 years ago, and it was a lot smaller, and I didn't have high hopes for it. That's why I never repotted it, but now it's got pups coming off of it and stuff. So when spring gets here, I'm gonna be busy. This is a bird of paradise. It's got a new leaf unfurling. It should be pretty huge. This is already like up to my neck, like, so it's a tall plant. Anyway, I'm seeing how it does in here. Oh, Hoya. Hoya's doing great. It's got all kinds of new growth on it. Nothing special, but it's growing. Alright. Anthuriums and philodendrons and varicosum in all of its lovely glory. Look at that, guys. Oh man, it's nice too. Like, I got my deliciosa. I can barely get it in camera. Got all kinds of Xanadu. Fingers. The white powder is diatomaceous earth. Silver sword. It's getting big. Ran out of moss pole on it. Pink princesses. I don't know why they turned brown. And pink princesses, personal opinion, they're overrated. This is a leaf that came out on this cutting. This is the next leaf with no real pretty pink on it. No, not a really good. That's a pretty leaf, you know. Anyway, bunch of varicosums. This is a big leaf. I need to put this on a vine, actually. I mean a totem pole. Varicosums. Monstera albo gave me this like new leaf, but I think it had edema and it looks really brown. Like compared to the other one, this is brown. I hope this doesn't happen again. But this is the next newest leaf. So it looks alright. Burl Mark's Flame is putting out a new leaf. So that'll be the second one it's put out since I've had it. Hopefully it's doing alright. This is an Anthurium veitchii that I killed. And it's trying to come back. Got some alocasias. El Chaco back there. Warwickwianum. Philodendron tortum. Florida Ghost. That was the mother plant that I chopped down. This is philodendron. This is this plant, Philodendron tortum, but this is the wide form of it. So it's pretty interesting. Got a bunch of yellow leaves. Like I said, I hope that's from like watering problems or because it's winter and not like bugs. That's Burl Mark's, I think. I mean billeti, I'm not sure actually. This one, this is its only leaf that it gave me and it looks like shit. overrated philodendron. I wish I could grow it. No, it's an anthurium crystallinum, I think. I think that's what that is. And these are just neon pothos. That one's huge now. My Scindapsus pictus are growing up on the 4x4, 2x4s. You see them growing. I didn't put them up there, they're just growing. I got some that's growing up here, just running across. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. These pothos, though, up here, they keep turning yellow leaves. Like, I don't understand. Like, look at this leaf. It looks like it's got edema, so it's overwatered, or it's underwatered and I oversaturated the soil. But like, and I don't see bugs on it, but there could be bugs. You see the yellow leaves. It's been doing this all winter. Same with my Adansonii. They keep getting yellow leaves. Like, it starts off, let's see. See, I don't see any bugs. It looks like edema. I can't tell. Like, I wish I had somebody that could help me. Like this leaf, this just fell off. So, what else? Tradescantias, all different kinds. ZZ, doing good. All kinds of cuttings. Syngoniums, Carolina Reaper, it's still growing. I'm gonna put it outside when it gets time. It should get huge. It's already like 3.5 foot, 4 foot tall. So we'll see what happens. Some Syngoniums. These are all the same Syngoniums, but I just made propagations of them. This is Alocasia zebrina, and this is Alocasia zebrina reticulata. My Syngonium albos are doing alright, which they got edema too, but I chopped them off too and made some cuttings. So I got some cuttings of that somewhere in here. Somewhere. There's one propagating. Got some stuff propagating up there, chunks and stuff. But these are starting to do good. I mean, all of them's got, well, except for these. This is a Calathea or a Calathea Zero or Absolute Zero, I think, or White Fusion. It's Peacock White Fusion, but it's dying. Yeah, it's gonna die. I don't care. I'm done with it. Spider mite and magnet. All these, they're starting to pop out growth. Those are bipennifolium, glad hands. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff growing in here. All under the bench. I'm working on this Tradescantias. I just put cuttings in here, and now it's like jungle, like crazy looking. This is probably one of my favorite Tradescantias there. Sorry about the purple, but Tradescantias look good in purple. Purple and pink. Melambulata, huge leaf. It's got some new ones. This one's doing really good, surprisingly. But the Ferox in the back, I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. I think about putting some of these Begonia Rajas back into a terrarium because they just keep dying on me. It's like every time a leaf touches the substrate, it'll just rot. Like this. This is what it'll look like. Anywhere that it touches peat moss, the leaf rots. It's like you need really tiny pots and you need to let the leaves overhang the pot. Anyway, I'm still learning, guys. Got my, nothing real special up here. I'm just going to show you. String of pearls, string of turtles, string of bananas, variegated. That huge vine growing in here. Calatheas and Maranthas are starting to do okay. Which they're bug magnets too. I chopped this one down, it's not growing back. I chopped this one down because it was covered in spider mites, and it's got one leaf came out. It's ugly. Springtime, I might just throw it outside and see what happens. These are all doing good. Fig, just new leaf. More Tradescania. Trees in the back. And it's turning yellow, and I think it's because of the actual potting mix I got it in. It's messing it up. Fern, air plants, more strings back here. And the pothos, Adamsonia. More. Alright guys, this is a good long video for y'all. I think I showed you enough of the greenhouse. I hope everybody's having a great new year. I just got done having coronavirus. I'm still feeling some of the effects, but you know, being vaccinated, I feel like it really wasn't that bad. My whole family got it, all three of us, freaking out. So anyway, stay safe guys. I hope you have a good new year, and I'll see you in February, March, probably. Bye.